Included in the branch's website is an application that will allow us to add events to the website. You will be able to include information about activities that the branch plans to attend, sponsor, or would like participation. To get there, you go to the menu on the left side of the page, click the events section. You have the ability to search for information if you'd like, if you know a particular activity is going on. Also, you'll find information specifically about that particular event. Any pictures, any other information that will be important. And that's what we're going to spend time doing today. Loading the events section so that you're able to promote whatever activities that you have in the branch. Once again, we're at the login page. That's naacpdekalb.org/login. You'll put your username that you've been sent along with your password in, and then you'll get the usual page once you open up. On the left-hand side, you see the activities that authors are allowed to participate in. And under events, you're allowed to add the event and any information that is going on about that event into the system. Let's click on add an event and we'll get a chance to look at the page and see what we have. This screen looks pretty similar to the other screen you had in the sense that you have a title at the top where you can enter it. You also can add the media, any forms, and any groups of pictures that you want to. But in addition, on the right hand side, you have some other important information to consider when you are adding an event to the system. So let's enter a title for this event. We're going to call it the Remembrance Project, which happens in September 2019. So when did it happen? Sometimes in September. And in fact, 2019. Okay? And I'm even going to go down here and say it's going to happen September 1st, and it will end also on September 1st. That means same day. It's not a full day activity. What time does it begin? We're going to scroll and say this event will start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it will end somewhere around 6 o'clock in the afternoon. When do we need this to end or stop running in the events? Well, since this event is September 1st, we want it to expire on September 2nd. In the middle here, we will have other information surrounding the Remembrance Project. This project involves Decatur, GA, and surrounding areas. Now you have the option also of adding media if you want to, like we did in the post. We may have some media that we could add to insert into this post. And you can enlarge it some as well if you need to. Okay, so that's your Remembrance Project with adding media and the like. So let's go down and see what else we need. Does it have a physical location? If it doesn't, then you just click here. It might be an online event. In this case, it does have a location name. It will be at the Penny Rec Center. Where is that Penny Rec Center? It's at, let's say, 1809 Rainbow Drive, and that's in Decatur, Georgia. Zip code is there. If we needed some registration, you can click on the registration at that particular point, and then it will then ask a series of questions for the tickets. If you read down through the ticket part, it will add, you can add different size tickets. You can have a standard price, a student price, and let's say we have a senior citizens price. You have the option to name that if you need to. So we don't need registration for the event, and we want comments. So basically now we have an event that we do very similar to the posts. In our case, because you are the author, you will submit that for review. Once that's submitted, then the administrator will look at that activity and then post it to the page, but you're through with it at that particular point, and makes it easier if the reviewer has all of the details So that's how you do it. So let's recap. At the top, you'll put the title of the event. On the right-hand side, you will then look at the date and the times to make sure you get that information in there, and scroll down. And always remember on the post expirator to put in the last date that it should run so that it does not stay out there past its normal time. In the body, you put any details about the information or pictures and video, whatever will help describe the event. And at the bottom, you always put where it is. And if the event does not have a physical location, you have the option of clicking that as well. And then you can click back. And then if you also wanted to keep a head count and have people register in advance, you can click and then add the types of tickets that you're going to sell, so that as they buy them, then you can keep a head count. After you've done all of that, you'll notice that if you look at your events section, if you click on that one where you see the red one, by clicking that, you see that your event is pending until the administrator has a chance to review it. Once the administrator has a chance to review it, they will then release that event, and then it will be published to the calendar for the website. So that's it. That's how you add an event, and that's how you keep up with it. And one last point, don't forget to sign out.